Welcome back to Buzz on Business. I'm sitting with Marshall Kutz.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, doing well.
Marshall is with AMKO Lending. Marshall, tell us a little bit about your business and what AMKO provides.
Yeah, thanks. We are a mortgage brokerage.
Okay.
So we do mortgages. I've been doing mortgages for 17 years. I actually worked with the largest lender in America for about 15. And then I said, you know what? I have 3 little girls. I was like, I need a little more balance in life, but also I think we can do this better. Mm-hmm. So we do residential mortgages. We help people refinance, get lower rates. We help people take some money out of their home, of their equity. And of course, our prime business is helping people buy homes. Mm-hmm. So we're very focused on that right now. And we're trying to be a local business too. That's the biggest thing for us right now. We're not trying to turn into a billion-dollar organization like, there are some lenders around here like that, and kudos to them. But we want to keep small and just really focus on the community with helping people buy homes. So that's what we do.
Yeah, I know there's people that look for that personal connection when they're going through something as big as buying a home and refinancing a home. So that's really great to hear.
Yeah, I grew up in Brunswick. I live in Hinckley right now. And one thing that I've realized in the 3 years now that we've had our business up and running is that people want the personal touch. Mm-hmm. The big call centers are great, but if you can text me on a cell phone at 8 at night and I'm going to reply, what we realized is there wasn't really that type of service happening. So we said, let's do it. Let's figure out a way to be very responsive, communicative, and just be available to the community so they don't have to call the 1-800 whatever and try to get an answer. So that's really, people have answers or have questions. And I want to be there for them. So.
I think accessibility is a great tool to have there. How did you get started in this mortgage business? Was this always something you wanted to do?
No, not one bit. I went to Miami of Ohio, and admittedly I was a little bit lazy. The job fair came to our big auditorium, and I didn't want to wait in the long line, so I dropped a resume in a box. Got a call a week later. Was asked to move to Michigan to start at the place that I was at. I said, sure, let's give it a try, and then kind of moved to Michigan for 6 months, and that's how the story started. Had no intention of doing mortgages, sales, but I'll tell you, it's been incredible. The amount I've learned in the individuals that I've met in this business and just being able to help so many people, it's been, I got lucky, honestly. Like when I look at it, I got very lucky falling into it because I happen to be a lazy 21-year-old college kid, so it worked out.
I hear the passion, so I feel like it's something you've grown into for sure. What's your favorite part of the business?
This past year has actually been the favorite. So the market's been much different, as everybody's probably aware. Housing prices are going up. Interest rates are starting to tweak up a little bit as well. So the previous 2 years, we did a lot of refinances. Hey, let's lower your rate. But this past year has been my favorite because it's really helping people buy homes. It is a challenging market. And I'm working hands-on with realtors. We're calling different realtors, trying to let everybody know, hey, my buyer, the person I'm working with is really, really strong. They have this great family. They want to get in the home, or they're single, or they're downsizing. It's just working with somebody and having them find that house where they actually feel so excited because it's been a challenge. So this year's been really, really fun watching people. Then you see them a month later and they're posting pictures of their house and stuff like that. It's awesome. And I get a little excited about it, but it's really an awesome thing when you get the text, hey, we closed today. And so that's absolutely my favorite thing. Helping people save money on refinances. It's easy, it's nice because it definitely changes their lives as well, but nothing is as enjoyable as having that person get their offer accepted and knowing I was a part of it.
Excellent. Very cool. Is there anything unique or special that you guys offer that you would want to let folks know about?
When you think of mortgages, I would just love people to think of AMKO Lending. We are local. We are focused on local. When it comes to products, we have access to every loan out there. We're a broker, so what we do is different. Okay, so we will actually get your profile, get all your characteristics, and we will reach out to our network of lenders and figure out which one is best for you. So we're going to do some of the shopping on your behalf, but most importantly, what separates us is that it's Marshall Kutz, it's AMKO Lending, Brunswick, Ohio. We have somebody in Strongsville, and we're going to give you that personal touch. And mortgages are boring typically. They're not exciting, but what we try to do is make it as least stressful as possible. And we try to have you enjoy the process when you're in the most stressful period of your life, which is buying, a $200,000 house, whatever it is. So our advantage is our people that we hire and the people that you get to work with. That's really it.
Excellent. Do you have some goals or some aspirations that the company's reaching towards?
Yeah, I mean, people ask me that, and I kind of touched on it earlier. We don't have goals of being, 300 people, billion-dollar business. We hire the right people. We're not actively out there, oh my gosh, we need to hire a ton of people. If the right person comes along, we'll hire them. But our goal is to stay small, stay very nimble, and just be available to the community and never get too big. The moment you start thinking you're too big or you're too important, you lose that touch with the community, you lose that trust. And we don't want to get that. So our goal is to stay nimble, stay small, stay caring, and really just provide the service that people should come to expect.
So as we wrap up, how can people get in touch with you and your team?
Yeah, that's a great question. So my direct phone number at work is 216-539-5445. You can go to amkolending.com. You can fill out a quick form there. There's a bunch of numbers on there as well. And I'm sure they'll pop an email here of me after the fact. So
excellent.
Real easy.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for being here. It's great to hear about AMKO and
thank you so much. I
what
appreciate
you're
it.
offering the community. And stick around. We'll be right back.
No matter if you've deployed overseas or responded to crisis here at home, you've earned the right to mental health support. Go to BeThereForVeterans.com to learn how VA supports members of the National Guard and Reserve.